Welcome guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel, Newbie Money. If you guys are new to this channel, I'm a new day trader which is documenting the whole process of becoming a profitable day trader. So that means I get to document, me messing up, me trying to come up with a strategy, the emotions that I'm feeling as a new day trader. And the main reason why I do this is because me trying to become a profitable day trader and me starting this journey, which I really started this journey more like 8 months, a year ago. But each time I was looking online, each time trying to find these gurus and this, warlock day traders, pretty much, seems like their times of becoming, or these times of being a day trader were so in the past that it was kind of sometimes hard to relate to them. There wasn't that many contents out there that was very relatable to a new day trader, that just shows us getting out of the gutter, showing us, coming out from this bunkers. But hopefully I can demonstrate that to a small degree and also have fun with it, and just learn. But yeah, today was a $700 gain. It was $1,200 at one point, but I gave in to just full-on tilt. I was doing good, I was doing good. I had one bad trade that I just chased it and chased it and chased it, and just led me to having $700. But man, again, at this rate, this past 2 weeks have been so good for me. Last week was the $3,800 gross return in 1 week, man. Like, that's insane. So I have zero problem making 700 bucks. I have zero problem going full tilt and still being profitable. So yeah, doesn't matter. But let's go check out the video and see what we learned.
Welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Financial district at the tip of Manhattan is easily.
Alright, so yeah, there it is, 708 bucks. That's some good stuff right there. Good stuff. So main stuff that I traded today. So if you guys are new, just to kind of quickly catch you up, this past 2 months I've been trying to find strategies and trying to work on stuff, and now what's been really working for me is just me scalping. I'm a scalper, surprise surprise. And the reason why I like scalping is because it has a very high conviction that I will make money if I'm patient enough to enter it at the right time and if I'm not chasing it. And I just head it with a bigger position and I hold it for anywhere from 30 seconds to 5 minutes to make my profit. Sometimes I do hold on longer to it, but that's not a scalp. That is something if I have done the research the night before, which I try to do, or if I just come across something when I'm like, you know what, this might be the bottom, this might be the top, I'm just gonna hold on to it a little bit longer. But yeah, so let's go straight to so I was trying to scalp this guy a little bit, go long here. So I didn't scalp too much of this guy. I went a little bit long here, went here, long here, went in here, got out here, added a shit ton here, then got out here on this one. But I'll show you guys where I went full tilt. Full tilt. PLUG is the guy. So far I played this so well. Usually, like, bought the dips here, been selling high, been doing pretty good. And at this point, I just figured that this guy was due for a good drop. Even SPY was being weak, and I fought this guy all the way up here, made some money back here, and fought the guy all the way up here, and made a little bit back here. But for most cases, I pretty much lost the whole fight and gave back $500. Let's see what else I traded here. CCIV, PLEG, GME. So here, let's actually, if you guys can look at this, GME, let's see, GME. Alright. So actually in the morning I had not the best start here, but I was very calm about it. I was just like, it's such a big drop, I'll make something out of it. And here I lost around like $400, made back 400 and made 600 here. And I just waited for these big drops. All I'm doing is just when I see something big drop or big pop, I short it or I buy the dip. I don't hold on for too long, and as long as I'm not making the mistakes like I did with PLEG, where I'm fighting the trend, where I'm trying to force something, I am usually coming out of it very green. This is my 8th day of being consecutively green, and if I keep it up at this rate, I should have a lot more green days coming up, you know. Let's knock on wood here though, you know, I don't want to jinx it here. But yeah, I guess that's the strategy is so simple. It's just scalping these very big names that are been moving: GME, CCIV, PLUG, DDD, SPCE, Mara, and you want to make sure that there's volume for sure, because sometimes I'm hitting this with 1,000 shares, so I gotta make sure I can get out of it. It's easy, but on these small candles, these things have 200,000 volume traded, so I have zero problem hitting this with 1,000 shares compared to sometime. Now let's see Mara even. Some of these Mara was pretty good. Mara was still good. Maybe it was CCIV that had kind of a little bit of a dried out volume. It's probably still good. No, that's maybe I was just being super careful sometimes. There's sometimes I didn't make a trade like this one right here. Let's just say I see a dip right here. I wouldn't trade it because there's 31,000 shares. And if I'm gonna go full position on this one, which it doesn't always mean I'll go full position, I would have around 2,000 shares. So if there's only 36,000 shares traded in that whole candlestick, maybe hitting it with 2,000 is not the very best. I'm still very liquid enough to get in and out, but I'm kind of definitely on the top end. I'm definitely pushing that to something that I don't want to push it, you know. This will definitely have a slippage and screw me over. Maybe it was also SPCE that didn't have that much volume, but I also feel like this one would have really good volume though. What's the smallest candle? Okay, 8,000 right here. Yeah, so some of these were very, you know, 8,000, 25,000, and here I would probably have a 1,200 share max size, right? So that's, I just got to keep this in mind and make sure that what I'm messing up is not due to slippage, and is also not due to me going full tilt. Holy let's go look at PLEG. Like, even by the amount of over trading it, you can tell that buddy was going full tilt right here. Held on, I think it got out here for like $400 loss or something, made 200, lost 300, made 100, and yeah, the rest was just embarrassing, so I just kind of left it. Didn't want to be a part of that, be associated with my embarrassment. But now it's kind of hard to tell where this guy wants to go for the long run, but as long as it is very liquid enough and volatile enough to scalp, I will scalp it. A few stocks that I'm going to be looking at tomorrow, beside PLEG, CCIV, GME, SPCE, Mara, Riot, DDD, FUBO, also BP. There's something going on with BlackBerry here. Apparently there's absolute no news, so that seems kind of sus, but you know what, if it's going to be good, it's going to be good. One thing I gotta keep in mind with this one also is that if I want to have a full position, it's gonna be around 3,000 shares at these prices. So it's 3,000 shares. that means if I'm gonna short locate, that's gonna be pretty expensive locate if it's around $3 to $4, sorry, 3 to 4 cents per share. So I might only be playing this for the dip buy only. But if I can get these shares for, let's just say 2.5 cents, even 2 cents, it's worth taking that $70 or $80 hit, because the stock has gone up long enough and high enough from the stock was just around $7.40 a few days ago, right? So it will definitely have some good downward momentum for me to play scalp. So it allows me to have these two methods of making money. But beside that, every day the market reminds me that each time I follow my rules, I get rewarded, and each time I break my rules, I absolutely get wrecked by the market. So I think at this point, it's just, I sound like a broken record when I'm just like, I get emotional, and when I get emotional, I mess up, and when I'm messing up, it puts me on this tilt trigger mode. So and I'm trying to get out of it, but the way I look at it is, it's like training a muscle at the gym. As long as I show up every day, as long as I'm not getting killed by a machine or something. I'm trying to find a good analogy on this one here, but was me not getting like eliminated or blown up an account in a sense, but I'm still green, right? So even though I'm making mistakes, even though I'm doing all these stupid mistakes like getting triggered and all those human natural things that people do, I'm still up. So that's good. And I'm also at a point where I'm recognizing my mistakes and I'm trying to make them better. So as long as I show up every day, as long as I strengthen that muscle of self-discipline, which is so hard apparently, I think it'll be good. So I have another week, or let's just say another month of this, and the next month's going to be a little bit better, and the next month's going to be a little bit better, and next year I will be making these mistakes much less, and I'll be having a better I think I'm gonna notice probably, and I'm just like shooting and just guessing how it's gonna unfold. That's probably gonna be where I get much better at having these early detections, where I'm just like, whoa, like you're mad about that, like what happened last time you got mad about that? That led you down a wrong path. That led you down a path where you got absolutely triggered and went full tilt mode over just $200, where you could have just been patient enough for another 15 minutes and made that back, or even more. You never know, because like that stock that you've been trading that got you to lose that $200, you might trade that again and give you back 75 or 100, then 15 minutes later you make another 200, so you could be up 75. But I just gotta take it slow and not take it super personal, and allow myself to go down that bad habit of being in tilt. But yeah, again guys, thank you so much for watching these videos. Let me know how your week has been. Let me know how your weekend was. Sometimes these 3 days weekend can be rough, because you just I think we're addicted to trading at this point, and I don't want to say we're degenerate gamblers, but that sounds bad, but like those 3 days weekend do suck a lot. So but yeah guys, thank you so much for watching my channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.